terms of Spider-Man the strip is that he has this extremely, I mean, I would say unusually rich network of characters around him, from girlfriends to employers to relatives to everybody else. Who are some of your favorites among the cast, other than Peter? Danny, here you go.
Jonah. Jonah is the greatest character. You know, if Spider-Man, if to run with what Tom said, if Spider-Man is about growing up, then Jonah is this both inspiration and cautionary tale to Peter. He's the grizzled, cynical veteran, but he's still in touch. I think he's still in touch with some of that youthful idealism, even if it comes down to trying to always prove that Spider-Man is a threat, if not a menace. But you know, especially in the Master Planner saga, near the very end of it, that's amazing. 31 through 33. Spider-Man has just fought and beat Dr. Octopus and 1,000 of Dr. Octopus's henchmen. That's where he lifts a huge pile of machinery off his back and saves Aunt May, who needs the exact same element that Doc Ock needs to rule the world. And of course, it was Peter's fault that Aunt May was dying of radiation poisoning to begin with. Peter goes to sell the pictures to Jonah, and you know, demands a higher rate than he's ever demanded. And Jonah thinks, who wised Parker up? He used to be such a milquetoast. And it's like, well, there you go. That's, you know, I think that Stan and Steve, you know, sort of being both the victimized freelancer and the not, you know, and the cynical executive, and all in one. So I think Jonah just has all those dimensions. So he's probably my favorite supporting character. Anyone else?
I'll go as far to say that I've come to think that Jonah is the best character in comics. He chews up scenery like nobody else. He can deliver exposition. It was driven home. I almost stood up and cheered when I saw the first movie when J.K. Simmons is on there yelling. I could have watched 2 hours of that. It was just great. One of the writers on the book right now, Mark Waid, he loves writing Jonah so much I have to fight him every issue just to fit Spider-Man in there somewhere, because if you know Mark Waid's personality, he's J. Jonah Jameson without a mustache. So I got to drive Danny's point home. Jonah is such a great character.
I discussed that in my book, Superman on the Couch.
When I was editing the Spider-Man book, so one of the many reasons I had that guy back there, Rick Parker, lettering all the Spider-Man titles. Rick Parker? Yeah. The reason I had him was for my own J. Jonah Jameson fantasy, where I could yell at him every week and go, Parker! It's a lot of fun. But my favorite character during the time I was editing probably was Mary Jane, who, since I got to edit the wedding and all that stuff, I felt, you know, building upon all the continuity that had existed. We've done a lot with it, and it was great fun. And in many ways, I was relating to Peter Parker, and that you know, many of the things he was going through in civilian life, I felt I was going through. And then when he, you know, not long after he got married, I got married. I recently made a deal with Satan, and I don't remember.
Anyone else? No one for Aunt May? No one for Aunt May?
No, just the villains. I mean,
yeah, I was the villains too.
The Rogues Gallery villains. I mean, I can't think of a Marvel character who was in before. Any character, Batman, no. You know, I mean, it's amazing. And the Green Goblin tops the list because he's just, I don't know, your crazy evil uncle.
With Aunt May, I'm sorry, I thought it was crazy when she was dating Dr. Octopus. I thought I figured I'll have her date Willie Lumpkin, the Fantastic Four's mailman. What could be crazier than that? Last I
Tony
looked,
Stark.
J. Jonah Jameson's father was about to, did they get married?
They got married.
Yeah,
Spidey
well,
600.
yeah, so does that mean JJJ is Peter's stepbrother?
Yes.
In-law.
Oh, jeez, in-law. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And they're dating.
All the characters are used up now.
Green Goblin's your favorite? Is that everybody's favorite Spider-Man villain? Because I've never been a huge fan of the villains, to be honest with you.
What don't you like about the villains?
They're all very, they tend to be kind of animal-themed bank robbers, which, I mean, I don't know,
I don't remember any animal-themed banks getting robbed.